In our fast-paced world, many of us seek peace and happiness. The constant hustle and bustle, the never-ending to-do lists, and the pressure to succeed can leave us feeling overwhelmed and disconnected from our true selves. Buddhism offers a path to inner peace and well-being through self-understanding and mindful living. By embracing the principles of mindfulness, we can learn to live in the present moment, appreciating the beauty and tranquility that surrounds us. Buddhist teachings, though ancient, provide timeless wisdom applicable to our modern lives. These teachings encourage us to look within, to understand the nature of our minds, and to cultivate compassion and kindness towards ourselves and others. Buddhism teaches that suffering is a part of life, but we can find liberation from it. By recognizing the sources of our suffering, we can begin to address them and transform our pain into growth and understanding. By understanding ourselves and cultivating positive qualities, we can transform our suffering and find lasting happiness. Practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and self-reflection are powerful tools that can help us navigate the challenges of modern life. This essay explores the importance of self-improvement in Buddhism, focusing on self-awareness and mindfulness. Through these practices, we can develop a deeper understanding of our thoughts and emotions, leading to greater inner peace. We will delve into practical ways to incorporate these teachings into our daily lives, ultimately discovering how to fix ourselves before it's too late. By integrating mindfulness into our daily routines, we can create a more balanced and fulfilling life, one step at a time. Self-improvement in Buddhism is about cultivating wholesome qualities and letting go of negative ones. It is a journey of self-discovery and transformation, leading to greater peace and happiness. This journey begins with understanding the Four Noble Truths, which explain the nature of suffering and the path to its cessation. The Eightfold Path, outlined by the Buddha, provides a practical guide to ethical living, mental discipline, and wisdom. By following the Eightfold Path, we can purify our minds, develop compassion and wisdom, and ultimately free ourselves from suffering. This process of self-improvement is gradual and requires patience, perseverance, and self-compassion. Self-awareness and mindfulness are central to Buddhist practice. They involve paying attention to our thoughts, feelings, and sensations in the present moment, without judgment. Self-awareness allows us to see our habits and patterns clearly, while mindfulness helps us to observe them without getting carried away. By cultivating these qualities, we gain insight into our true nature and the root of our suffering. Mindfulness is like a bright light that illuminates our minds. With this light, we can see the nature of our thoughts and emotions and begin to free ourselves from their grip. We can practice mindfulness in everyday activities. Paying attention to our breath, body, and senses during routine tasks transforms them into opportunities for greater awareness. Mindful walking, eating, and even washing dishes can become meditative practices. When we bring our full attention to the present moment, we cultivate calmness and clarity. As we practice mindfulness, we begin to see the interconnectedness of all things. We develop gratitude for the simple things in life and a deeper appreciation for the present moment. Finding freedom from suffering. The importance of letting go. Letting go is a profound practice that can transform our lives. It is about releasing the burdens that weigh us down and embracing a lighter, more peaceful existence. Attachment to our desires, views, and even our sense of self is a major source of suffering. These attachments create a false sense of security and identity, leading to endless cycles of craving and disappointment. Buddhism teaches us to let go of these attachments, not by suppressing them, but by understanding their impermanent nature. Everything in life is transient, and recognizing this helps us to release our grip on things that are ultimately beyond our control. When we cling to things, we create suffering for ourselves and others. This clinging can manifest as stress, anxiety, and even conflict in our relationships. By holding on too tightly, we limit our ability to experience life fully. By learning to let go, we find true freedom and happiness. Letting go allows us to live in the present moment, appreciating the beauty and joy that life has to offer without being overshadowed by fear or regret. This process of letting go is not about becoming indifferent or detached from life. It is about engaging with life more fully, with an open heart and mind, free from the chains of attachment. It is about learning to appreciate things without clinging to them, allowing ourselves to experience joy and peace without fear of loss. In this way, we cultivate a deeper sense of contentment and inner peace, embracing the ebb and flow of life with grace and equanimity. Transforming anger into compassion, dealing with difficult emotions. This is a journey that requires both understanding and effort. Difficult emotions like anger, fear, and jealousy are a normal part of life. They arise in response to various situations and can often feel overwhelming. Buddhism teaches that these emotions are not inherently bad, but they can cause suffering if we allow them to control us. The key is to recognize these emotions without judgment and understand their transient nature. Instead of suppressing or indulging in these emotions, we can learn to transform them into positive qualities. This process involves acknowledging the emotion, understanding its source, and then consciously choosing a different response. For instance, we can transform anger into compassion, fear into courage, and jealousy into joy for others' successes. This transformation is not instantaneous, but requires consistent effort and mindfulness. By celebrating others' achievements, we can diminish feelings of jealousy and foster a sense of community and support. This shift in perspective can lead to more fulfilling relationships and a happier life. This transformation requires patience and practice. Regular mindfulness practices, such as meditation and journaling, can help us stay grounded and aware of our emotional states. By cultivating mindfulness and understanding the root of our emotions, we can begin to free ourselves from their destructive power and live with greater peace and compassion. This journey towards emotional transformation is a lifelong practice, but with dedication, it can lead to profound personal growth and a deeper sense of inner peace. The path to lasting happiness, embracing impermanence. Understanding impermanence is essential in Buddhism. Everything is in a constant state of change, our bodies, our minds, and the world around us. Clinging to the idea of permanence creates suffering because it goes against the nature of reality. When we accept impermanence, we can appreciate the beauty of each moment and live with greater peace and equanimity. Embracing impermanence allows us to live fully in the present moment, appreciating the preciousness of life and the ever-changing nature of our experiences. Conclusion: the urgency of self-transformation. The Buddha's teachings offer a timeless path to self-improvement, leading to greater peace, happiness, and freedom from suffering. By cultivating self-awareness, mindfulness, and compassion, we can transform ourselves and the world around us. It is never too late to begin this journey of self-discovery and transformation. The present moment is always an opportunity to practice mindfulness, cultivate compassion, and let go of what no longer serves us. By embracing the teachings of Buddhism, we can create a brighter future for ourselves and for all beings. Let us begin today, for the sake of ourselves and all those around us.